If you're going to remove your cat converter from a 2003 Dodge Caravan 3.3 liter flex fuel, you got to remove your oxygen sensors, the one before and the one downstream, in order to remove these bolts. Pre-soak the nuts and bolts day before, because it's going to be pretty difficult. So if you see on the screen the top hole where a bolt would go, it's a 13 millimeter bolt with a 15 millimeter nut. That is the hardest one to get, because you can't, this gets in the way, and then the shield gets in the way, and this part of the cat. The others, you can actually use a huge 1/2-inch extension with your 13 socket, and they pop right off. Granted, you don't live in a salty state, so on this side, it's super easy to get these bolts off. Just jack up your car, like I did here. Put some stands, and then here, you can see the gasket, the bolt, the flange, the flex flange, right there. It's pretty easy. And I used a bunch of extensions to get to it. Now, those are easy. Top left, bottom right. No problem with the huge extension, a 1/2-incher, right? Let me show you what you gotta do on this one. You get a swivel socket. If you have 2 swivel sockets, it'd be even better. So you have to go in between the shield and the cat, and you gotta reach the bolt right over there. And you gotta use your hand. Here, I can move it out of the way now. You can use your right hand to guide the socket in, and at the same time, when you line up and you catch the bolt head, push the shield, flex it away from the socket, the extensions, so you can actually, so the socket can clip onto the bolt. That's the only way I was able to get it out, and it wasn't too bad, but it was a pain. So if you have 2 swivels, it'd be a lot easier on you. It is really clogged, and I use a borescope to go in the hole and see that the exit part of the cat is actually okay, but the face of it, which I can't really show you right now, but there's an access over there. It is completely clogged, and I cannot afford $600 in California to replace this single cat. But actually, they go up to about, I don't know, $1,200 if I wanted the original. I gotta get a carb-approved cat, obviously. But I'm gonna cut right here. I got a coupling already, or exhaust flange. Once I finish cleaning it, I'll put the flange back on, put the bolts on. I got a new gasket, but it is gonna be extremely difficult. The last bolt. The other ones are not that bad. Alrighty.